Our next article is Article number 10, which is our capital budget. Staying with precedent, we'll consider Articles 9 and Articles 10 together, so we'll be doing our budgets now. We'll start with our operating budget. Our operating budget can be found on page 29. It does require a 2/3 majority for passage. Beginning on page 31, I'm going to read the line items, the budget line items. I'm just going to read their caption. If you would like some further consideration on any of these budget line items, just please yell out "hold," and we'll come back to these. Okay, everybody comfortable? You've seen it before. Here we go. Workers' compensation insurance, health and life insurance, liability insurance, unemployment compensation, Medicare insurance, county retirement contribution, selectmen salaries, selectmen operations, town administrator salaries, town administrator operations, warrant committee operations, town accountant salaries, town accountant's operations, assessor salary, assessor's operations, treasurer collector salary, treasurer collector operations, highway salaries, highway operations, snow and ice salary, snow and ice operations, street lighting operations, equipment repair and maintenance salaries, equipment repair and maintenance operations. Thank you. I'll come back. Strike that. So we're going back to the top of page 32. I did have those two pages together. We'll go back up there. Thank you. I could hear a rumbling on both sides of me, but I wasn't sure what was happening. But I know it's not good when that rumbling starts. So, okay. Here we go again. Back to the top of page 32. Town council operations. Human resource salaries, human resource operations. Information technology salaries, information technology operations. Town clerk, election, registrar salaries, town clerk and election registrar operations. Conservation Commission salaries, Conservation Commission operations. Planning salaries, planning operations. Zoning and appeal operations. The public buildings and property maintenance salaries. Public buildings and property maintenance operations. The town report meeting salaries, town report and meeting operations. Police and administrative public safety building operations. Police operations salaries. Police operations operations. Traffic and markings, signs and operations. Fire and rescue administration salaries. Fire and rescue administration operations. Fire and rescue operations salaries. Fire and rescue operations operations. Inspections salaries. Inspections operations. Sealers salaries, sealers operations, animal control salaries, animal control operations, tree care salaries, tree care operations, highway salaries, highway operations, snow and ice salaries, snow and ice operations, street lighting operations, equipment repair and maintenance salaries, equipment repair and maintenance operations, sidewalk operations, public works utility operations, solid waste disposal salaries, solid waste disposal operations, cemetery salaries, cemetery operations, health operations, public health nurses operations, mental health nurse operations, council on aging personnel, council on aging operations, veterans salaries, veterans operations, outreach salaries. Hold on outreach salaries? Okay. Outreach operations. Library salaries, library operations. Park and recreation salaries, park and recreation operations. Historical commission operations, grave markers and flags operations. Memorial Day and Veterans Day operations. Arts and Cultural Council. Stabilization Fund, the Reserve Fund, the town debt principal, the town debt interest, regional vocational schools operations, school personnel, school administration and operations, water salaries, water operations, water reserve fund, sewer salaries, sewer operations, sewer reserve fund, and we will hold on line item 01599-1, outreach salaries. The entire budget takes a 2/3 vote, so I'm going to put all of the other articles up for a 2/3 vote, and then we'll come back. Please. And which was which one there, Mrs. Harney? Human resource? Okay. Okay, with a hold on those two line items, we'll vote the remainder of the budget on a 2/3 basis. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, let's address those one at a time. Let's first address the outreach salaries. And whoever put the hold, if you want to step up to microphone number 1.
Jean Minio at 3 Alder Road. Given that most of the other salaries are either level or increase, I just am asking why this one has a reduction.
Thanks, Jean. The recommendation for the Medfield Youth Outreach salaries budget was reduced by $20,000 only after the resignation of the sitting department head, Don Alcott, in recognition of the fact that her position was not likely to be filled right away.
Other questions or comments on this hold? Who held? No, let's just stay on this one for a second. There are no other? That was it? Okay, just a point of order. Okay, and then, so let's put a vote on that one. So it was just a question. It was held. We're now going to vote. It was line item 015991. And the warrant committee recommended $116,242. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed? Okay, so that will carry by 2/3. Now, line item 011521, it's on the top of page 32. Human resource salaries. The warrant committee had recommended $78,761, and we had a hold.
I don't know what this is. We had no money last year. The department asked for $30,000. The warrant committee is giving them $78,000. What is it?
Seems like a good question. Okay, warrant.
I can take it unless
Okay.
if the warrant committee.
No, go ahead,
take it.
Christine.
So this is typically where we put the merit money that's awarded to the department heads. We determine the amount of merit money, which this year is the difference between $32,000 to $78,000. That amount of merit money will be issued by the Board of Selectmen to department heads based on performance evaluations. We usually put it, well, actually, we didn't have merit last year. There was no merit awarded to any department heads last year, so it would not have been in the budget last year. The reason why we had the $5190 for operations for 2018-2019 was for 2 executive searches, both for the police chief and the town administrator. We have not used the one for the town administrator, so we'll be returning that money to free cash.
Any other questions or comments on that? Okay, so again, line item 01-152-1 on human resources salaries provides for $78,761 in our budget. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? No, I deem it does carry by the 2/3 required. So now we will vote on the entire budget and the budget numbers as well. So okay, this is our positive motion on our budget under Article 9. I'm going to move that the town appropriate $65,697,205 to the various departmental operating budgets as set forth in Article 9 of the warrant report under the column Warrant Committee recommends and or as amended on the floor of the town meeting to defray the operating expenses of the town for the fiscal year commencing July 1, 2019, and that to meet said appropriation, the following sums be raised on the fiscal 20 tax levy and or transferred from other available funds as follows. Cemetery perpetual care interest, $15,000. Water Enterprise Fund, $2,016,931. Sewer Enterprise Fund, $1,735,676. Pension Reserve Fund, $75,000. Overlay Surplus, $200,000. Sewer Betterment Stabilization Fund, $400,000. Bond premium from Sawmill Brook, $804. Bond premium from the June 2007 issue, $2,543. Bond premium from the Redgate Farm, $2,183. Bond premium from the Medfield High School field renovation, $3,000. Bond premium from the Town Garage Solar Array, $3,683. Use of school property, revolving fund, $30,000. MWPAT Title V septic loan receipts, $4,100. MSBA Authority BAN interest reimbursements, $28,891. MSBA grant to offset the school debt is $1,148,535. And the free cash expected to be transferred to stabilization would be $100,000. So the subtotal of the other revenue sources would be $5,766,346. The tax levy, the fiscal year 20 tax levy subtotal would be $59,930,859. The total Article 9 appropriation for our town budget would be $65,697,205. Any final questions or comments? Okay, we're going to put that budget to a vote requiring 2/3 of passage. All in favor, please say aye. Opposed? There you go. It's not that hard. Oh, yes. So that I'm going to deem that did pass by the required 2/3. Thank you. Efficiency and efficiency and deliberate dispatch by acting upon certain articles as a group. For reference, you can look to pages 18 and 19 of the report of the warrant.